scuttled, he turns right. And he trips, only slightly, on the few books that have been thrown to the ground. Where are you, you bastards? And he hears a low voice. Ah, Maximilian. Thank goodness you're here. Have you taken care of my tower? Shut up. Hi there. Is this the entranceway to the tower? Shut up. Max, are you sure you want to do this? I said shut up! He spins, and a faceless creature stands on two legs, standing tall, almost towering over him. What are you? And that's the end of the character spec.
It's Brittany, bitch.
No, it's Jessica.
Right.
No, it's Patrick.
But it's supposed to be the Krusty Krab.
Is this the Krusty Krab?
No, it's Jessica.
Just.
So we cut back to our heroes, who are going over their latest kill. This faceless creature, cut nearly in two by the axe Famine, held by Fayette. The blood goes nowhere because Famine seems to be feasting upon it.
Fayette points to the body and looks at Elliot. What's this?
I think I already rolled for that, right?
No idea.
I got a 23 Arcana right before we ended. I feel like that's probably for that. But if you want me to roll something else, I certainly can.
No. There is no way you were taught anything like this whatsoever.
I think you determined it's kind of like a doppelganger.
I don't know. It's clearly capable of mimicry, or at least creation of characters, but it's not a true doppelganger, at least not like the ones we were dealing with before.
I will say, with your 23 Arcana, you would know doppelgangers, they generally need to copy somebody. They, like, sift through the memories and of that person and take on their form.
Yes, doppelgangers copy, but to the best of our knowledge, there was never a Ron here for them to copy. So, presumably, this caricature was one of its own creations.
Interesting.
I see.
Fairy
Then-
looks over
Go ahead.
The fairy looks over Elliot's shoulder. Is it dead?
Probably.
Good answer.
I'm sorry, Felicia. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I guess Fayette would look at it. She's like, "Is this our killer?"
Everybody
Uh,
looks at each other.
I don't know if there's an inherent way to know that, but it doesn't seem to have attacked you in the way that this man was attacked.
Thought the body was found twice. And then when they rediscovered it the second time, that's when the scratches showed up?
Mm-hmm.
And the butler's room wasn't covered in blood before. Clock right.
I see. So it is unlikely that this is our killer. Perhaps they were the one that tampered with the body the second time, although I don't know for what purpose.
Good assumption of me.
I think Fayette's gonna look over at Avila. You've been awfully quiet through all this. Aren't you supposed to be an investigator? Jamie, you're muted. Oh no.
Oh, she's dead.
Can't believe it.
Oh. Oh. I guess that's what I get for trying to talk to her.
Oh,
Oh no.
Rip. Hope everything's okay.
Mhm.
So at this point, I will give some advice. Go over some of the clues that you guys have gone through. And let's say maybe not make a decision, but at least target a few suspects and then start narrowing it down from there.
Alright,
May
let's
I
see.
suggest someone we can rule out?
Of course.
The fairy.
Yes, I was about to make the argument that it is unlikely she is capable, let alone culpable.
Yeah, that's right. I strangled him.
Is this an admission of guilt?
I believe it's sarcasm, man.
Fayette narrows her eyes and she the look of distrust towards the fairy grows.
you're sus.
How dare you say this? Fayette, there's no logical way that could actually be the case. Is this like distrust because she used sarcasm, or distrust because because she said it?
Distrust because she said it.
Okay. Elliot kind of starts rambling about like the logistics.
And you see the fairy nodding, like next to his head, nodding along with him.
Little
Like
head.
it's suddenly, like surprised that no one understood like she missed the sarcasm.
It,
You didn't
it's
tag it.
less, it is less that Fayette missed it, and more like she doesn't think this is something you should be sarcastic about.
Not good taste. No.
Yes.
It's not, but like it also doesn't.
No,
mean
I
it's true.
am explaining where her suspicion comes from.
Yeah.
No, I get it. The fairy's just
The fairy doesn't get it.
No, that's fine.
fairy be like, oh shit.
Well,
Pull up. Fucking- Where is it? Which campfire did you put it in? There it is. Okay. The timeline didn't change at all, right?
nope. At least from what
Last
you,
Yeah.
at least from what you have, the timeline hasn't changed so much as Ron's movements. So now you guys can like rule out it definitely isn't Ron. At least that's what I've gathered from what you're.
Mm-hmm.
So you can pull Ron's outline out, which may or may not help, you know, based on the creature it is, help you determine which person is and isn't, you know, a suspect.
Yeah. So
I will say this, based on your the evidence, the creature, you know this, Fayette, the creature was obviously trying to absorb magic from you.
yeah, so the cutting up thing doesn't make sense. Right? Like cutting up a dead body doesn't make sense.
Yes. Well, I mean, there's no reason to cut up the dead body
Yeah.
because there wouldn't be magic.
I mean, he was a wizard, though.
Yes, but you don't suck up magic juice through cuts. Or maybe you do.
A scientific term.
Yes.
You gotta suck up that magic juice with the Capri Sun.
I mean, that's what it
Jinx.
kind of tried to do to you.
And
Can Jinx go up to the creature and like examine the claws and
Yeah.
see if they would match like the scratches on the body to see if we can rule that out?
Yeah.
What
Go ahead and roll a medicine check.
No. 23.
So, they do match. However, the cuts seem shallow.
Wouldn't like cause
It-
death. or
It,
anything.
it would seem more like the person who was attacked, or rather the kobold that was attacked. You know, if it was trying to be killed, it would just be dead. Like there would be one good cut would be it. But this, you know, now that you're thinking about it, this puts into light that there might have been a struggle.
So the claw marks on the creature do not match the.
No, they do.
Okay, but
They do. It's only that the scratches, like, okay, seeing how
The
you have
intent of the
seen,
scratches
Okay.
doesn't match.
like, it's more like, now that you guys have seen this creature fight, it uses primarily its claws to attack, which makes you think. So this thing got into a fight, rather than it was basically just trying to kill.
But maybe it got caught. Is what you're saying?
I'm saying
No.
the kobold got into a fight with this creature. Now think of the timeline for a second. If
So-
that was true, that would make the scratches happen after the Minotaur saw the initial body.
yeah, so, that
So
was
it wasn't
Sorry.
dead.
perhaps.
Minotaur's lying.
Or
But-
the Minotaur is stupid.
But, you know, that being said, the creature does. You guys have sussed out that the creature does go after any people with magic. So that might help you rule out some suspects.
Well, the only one with magic was the goblin, if I recall.
Who said that?
Oh,
That
they
would
got
help.
me.
You guys know that the kobold had magic.
So who?
Also, something you guys had learned is that the kobold was really bad at cleaning things. But according to the fairy, he was really good at cleaning things.
Fairy has magic. I mean, that would be why it was stalking the fairy, or might have been.
Yes,
What
that
if-
was the. Go ahead.
Sorry. What if there were two kobolds?
That's an interesting postulation.
I mean, if we're going off the wall, there is, I suppose, the possibility that the creature took his magic that he uses to clean well before now. And that's why he's been a bad cleaner now, because he no longer has his innate ability to do so.
I'm gonna look to the very. When was the last time that you talked to the kobold? Yes. When was the last time you talked to the kobold?
Hmm. 2 nights ago, maybe. He's been kind of quiet.
Is that
At least
before-
more. At least more quiet.
Is that before most of the guests got here?
No.
Okay. Dang it. Sorry, my theory was that a doppelganger did switch places with him. And maybe just didn't kill him, but kept him somewhere. But it was a long shot. That's just something I was thinking. Or something with the doppelganger trying to take his. To look like him.
But it's not a doppelganger.
But
And
has the
it can make a new one, but there's nothing to say it couldn't take the appearance of someone.
But it got here first, right?
This
allegedly
one
fairy.
did. There could be more than one.
It's also interesting.
Now, I'll back up on something. Back up on something really quick. This thing isn't supposed to be here.
Yes.
Yes. So it's not part of the task.
Exactly.
Which
means
means the task
killer
should
cannot.
be solvable. Yeah.
But it ruined all the evidence.
Helpful.
Yeah, really, really good.
So
Go
Alright.
ahead. Everybody, go ahead and roll me an insight.
okay. I was gonna say we should probably go over the timeline again.
Go ahead and do that, and you guys can go ahead and go over the timeline, and I'll chime in with the next clue.
Mm. Okay, so
We're missing one.
I'm trying to get through. Oh, my character sheet's lagging. Sorry.
Oh, close it and open it.
No, it was lagging as I scrolled down it.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Go ahead.
okay. So I apologize if I get the characters mixed up.
Yeah. I'll
So-
correct you. Don't
Yeah.
take it the wrong way. I'm just trying to make
No,
sure
no,
that
no.
you guys.
Rapart, is that the gnome?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Rapart, we have almost no alibi for him for most of the night.
Yep, that is correct.
Alan, we're also missing some large chunks of.
Alan, you're mostly missing between when the elf went to go visit the kobold.
Yeah, isn't Ina his wife?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fiance.
Yes. Fiance.
Yes,
Mhm.
and she's the one that tortured the kobold,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
and
Uh,
the kobold might have. Sorry, digression. The kobold
No.
was probably strangled to death.
Yes. Part of what I'm curious with that is he was very insistent that the kobold, what was it, that he wasn't stealing or he wasn't bad at his job? Which, how to phrase this? If your fiance is the one arguing, with that, I'm kind of curious, like, why he was so insistent against his fiance. Does that make sense?
Hmm.
Okay.
So you guys can ask the question, but keep going before so I can give you your proper,
hmm
hint.
I'm leaning against Rapart just because I don't know. Are kobolds taller than gnomes or are they same size?
They're the same size,
Yeah.
roughly.
So it could be. I don't think anyone has the forensic knowledge to figure out that. But it seems like it's more likely someone else. Alan, I think, is a possibility. I don't necessarily think it's Ina, given the fact that it was strangulation.
Right.
When she did attack him with a knife. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also,
Although, is a
he's-
possibility. Sorry, go ahead.
no, Alan is afraid of blood, so if you strangled him, that wouldn't be a factor.
Wasn't he chill with some other blood later?
No,
No.
he's
okay,
never
never-
been cool with
He
blood.
fainted.
Okay. Yeah,
But that
No
honestly
chill.
makes
but
a bigger argument for the possibility that he strangled.
Mhm.
Am I misremembering? Was a handprint on his neck big?
Yeah, I think it was.
It was
size.
large. It was large, but not necessarily.
Biggest.
Yeah.
So like a human could make that hand.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay.
it doesn't make sense that it was the gnome, but it also might not be the fucking Minotaur.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
Could be
Okay.
top as well.
And then the other one I'm kind of intrigued by is Topax.
Mm-hmm. Top.
Top. Just because like he's really bouncing around everywhere.
Yes, it's really weird. He feels
And
off.
then he's also the one that discovered the body cut up.
Mm-hmm.
So it would make sense that after leaving, I don't know. His I'm more suspicious of because it seems like he's trying to build a solid alibi up to it. It could be that he really does, and there isn't.
Right, but no
Um,
one person can corroborate it.
So, Alicia, Top is the woman dragonborn. Is that the person you're
It's
talking about?
not necessarily male or female. Very
Okay,
ambiguous.
The gender
Yeah,
neutral.
Gender
I'm-
neutral, yeah.
I'm going off of. I'm literally looking at the schedule.
Mhm.
That's what I'm talking about. But yes, top that one.
Okay, I just want to make sure that talking about the same person.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
I suppose if Top can give a reason why she was bouncing between so many people, or at least help alleviate my like, hey, why are this seems like you're trying to set up an alibi, and you were the one who discovered the blood. If she can solve that, then I think she would be off the list. But if not, I think it's at least something to mention.
Yeah, we could interrogate her again. I don't think we ever properly did.
No, I don't think so. Her and I think we did a little with Alan, but I don't.
So the reason why you guys didn't probably point out Top Racks the most is because the most people have seen Top Racks.
Yeah.
So her alibi is
But that
Ba-
in itself is sus.
very the window to kill someone is very small, at least based on the way she was bouncing around. But that doesn't necessarily clear her.
Hmm.
But at the same time, I could see that just kind of being who she is.
No, that's
Based
why.
on everything so far.
Yeah, that's why I'm not putting her high up. But I think it might be a good idea just to start with her so that we could clear her out of the suspicions.
Yeah.
Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Okay. Now with the rolls. You guys rolled a 1 above 10 and 1 above 20. That means 1 small clue and 1 big clue. So, small clue. You guys haven't searched rooms yet.
True.
Yeah, I thought we did.
We only
No.
searched the butlers.
You've only searched the butler's room, and you've searched Alan and Ina's room.
Right, finding knives.
Which corroborates how Ina operates. One huge clue, and this might help shorten the list very rapidly. Elliot,
Yes.
doppelgangers kill exactly like this.
Yeah.
And so, whoever this is, can only copy people, but cannot use any of their abilities. So, with that being said, it makes a lot of weird sense for for Alicia's
Oh my god.
Alicia's idea that
Oh
there's
my
2
God.
kobolds.
Oh my god.
Because at one point in time, he was cleaning. Alan vouched for him. The fairy has vouched for him. But
Between the time-
Ina is pissed at him because
Okay,
he's
no.
not. The place is clearly dirty,
And then someone stole something.
and then someone stole something.
Metal Gear.
And Ina went to Kobold, pissed.
Okay, yeah. So between the time when the kobold was unconscious or laying down, they it wasn't the kobold, and they killed the kobold and replaced themselves. Maybe.
Or both the kobolds are dead and one of the bodies is hidden. Well, I mean that's fair because I mean it's a doppelganger, so
I would say. I'm
That's not gonna count.
I'm gonna pull it back for a second so you guys don't get lost in that. There is only one kobold.
Might
there
be
is
too
one
complex.
kobold and a doppelganger that may have at one point looked like a kobold.
hmm
Is
So-
that where you were
Yes.
walking us through? Okay.
Okay. So most likely this was just the body being discovered. Right?
Probably.
Yeah, so
Okay.
the body was found.
If this was
Translated.
the doppelganger, we would know because it would look like a doppelganger now, right?
Yes.
Because it's dead.
Yes. It would turn back into a doppelganger.
Because we've observed that phenomenon.
Okay. So then why would it, because this, I mean, people pass by here, the body wasn't here before. Why reveal the body? Why switch?
Maybe the kobold caught them.
The kobold's dead.
Well, maybe that's why they had to do it then. But I don't know.
Because I assume the kobold's been dead for a while, if nothing's getting clean. If both of them were operating at the same time, stuff would have still been getting cleaned.
Does the body look more decayed than it should?
Go ahead and everybody roll a medicine.
I'm blind.
Hey, roll yours at
I-
disadvantage then.
I can smell. I
It's
sniff the
stinky.
body.
You can poke it. I know a real gross way to check.
So Elliot,
Fuck.
with that question, no, the body does not seem like the days or weeks, or it doesn't seem like it seems fresh. However, the body does seem a bit malnourished.
Perhaps the kobold was alive for this whole time,
Captured.
but hidden away somewhere.
And possibly its escape could have meant its death.
Yes.
We should ask Ina what the kobold said to her, if it was speaking anything strange. The point.
Here's
Go ahead.
the funny part. The kobold only spoke one language.
What was it?
I mean, the same language any other kobold speaks. Well, no, two languages. I'm sorry. Draconic and Sylvan.
Yeah.
Two's the dragon. What?
Perhaps we should step back from this and search the rooms. It
Yes.
has come to my attention that we have not done that yet, and that might be a very clear clue that we're missing for lack of trying.
Agreed. But
Okay.
I do believe we should have some people stay with them. We do not wish to leave people alone with a murderer, nor if there are other monsters that infiltrated the tower.
I will oversee them.
We should not separate.
No.
We should leave Avila too. Normally I wouldn't say that, but it makes sense right now.
Yeah. If you two would like to question, I would highly recommend it.
Last time we questioned, we got attacked, so
Fair enough.
All right. So, going upstairs to investigate the rooms?
Wait, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
For the group.
Yeah.
Might this be a good... Do you think it might be a good idea to tell the people that we think this monster was the killer?
it could make them sloppy.
That's what I'm thinking.
Conceptually, yes, but then we're also like, but stay here while we search your rooms.
In case there's more.
In
Yeah, in
case.
case
Okay.
there's more as a yeah. Let's do that. That's a good idea.
Make sure that you don't let any of them slip away. My guess is if there is any evidence, the killer might try to hide it now while they believe blame is off. But all right. Jinx, would you wish to go with us or do you want to stay here?
Craig, old buddy, old pal.
Oh, I wasn't muted. I will go with you all.
Evelyn and I will watch over.
Can one of you two leave your familiars here?
I believe Jinx's familiar is more effective for communication purposes.
All right.
All right.
Nightwind huffs, being upset that it was left out of the findings.
It wants to come with Fayette.
Actually, it's probably glad it's not going upstairs.
I mean, this is fun, though. We're catching the bad guys.
Perhaps take Fairy with you.
Oh, I assume the fairy is just following.
No,
us
the
aggressively.
fairy's not leaving Elliot's side.
Well, then that's happening anyway.
Hey guys, look, free familiar.
Free holographic familiar.
Why you gotta say
Gotta
it
collect
like
them
that?
all.
Why you gotta
These people
say-
aren't real, Chris.
Why you gotta say it like that? These people have real lives, okay? Alan is getting married.
This is a soap opera.
Okay, not only are they not real in a meta sense, they're not real in an in-game sense.
They're super unreal.
Also, his fiance is going to imaginary prison
Yeah.
for mauling a guy. For maiming a
going to
guy.
Imaginary prison for maiming an imaginary kobold.
Yes.
Go to imaginary horny jail.
No!
No, it better not fucking be horny jail.
That better not be
That
why
was-
she did it.
Now that's where Alan's going.
For what? What is his horny crimes?
Still wanting to marry the psychopath?
He just found out. They probably have to have a serious talk
They
about
probably
this.
do need to have a serious talk about this.
I mean, or maybe he's into it.
I don't. I mean, I'm gonna be
I mean,
real,
that'll be the
Alicia.
problem.
If I found out that like you had maimed a man for the mere crime of not doing enough chores around the house, I think it might be done without a conversation.
I mean, you would have already been maimed.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ah,
oh,
ah. I'm
Okay,
just-
so it would have been super done.
I'm just throwing this. I just want to throw this out there. Maybe that's what he's into. You know, a nice assertive woman.
horny jail.
I'm sorry, are you talking about Alan?
The guy who's scared of blood?
Maybe that's what he's into. I don't know.
Being scared.
You do know you made him. Is he
I
into
don't
this,
think
Chris?
this
Is this a
important
kink?
to the
Is
plot.
this a kink?
Of course it's a kink.
No, I
Everything
think
about
he's
Chris is
too much
kink.
of a bitch boy.
Wow. All right. He did
Too
tell his
much
wife
of
to
a-
shut up,
Bitch boy.
So?
and she did.
So?
Maybe he wears the pants. Maybe he wears the pants, but she holds the knife.
Yes. Every relationship has a knife and pants.
The two important objects.
The relationship knife and the relationship pants.
I'm just saying, Kalari, I have a question for you. I have a question for you. You pay someone to do a job, all right? I'm okay. No, I'm paying someone to do a job. Paying them a lot of money. All right? All they have to
There's no
do
way
is
that
clean
kobold is getting a lot of money.
and all they have to do is clean the mansion. You find out they're not doing their job very well.
It's also like not really a butler's job.
Where's the maid?
Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
like
Should be a maid.
All right.
the
All right.
Buddles.
All right. Now, with all that said, would you hurt this person for wasting my money and therefore your money?
I don't think Kalari's a psycho.
Yes. Oh, damn it. Fuck.
What'd she say?
Not that serious.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because Kalari's not a psycho.
All right. Well.
Craig, have you heard anything from Jamie?
Yeah, things okay.
No, I think she is dealing with stuff right now. She's okay though. She'll be okay.
Wave at him or something.
All right. So, you guys are headed upstairs to the rooms. Yay, rooms! Oh, do you guys
Yay.
collect keys?
We're not bringing the rogue, so I think that would be best.
Yeah.
That hall pass.
Yeah, I'd say we all go back in and explain it together.
All right.
Sure.
We can kind of fast forward,
Yeah.
seeing as your explanation sounds solid. Go ahead and give me a quick persuasion from everybody, or someone at advantage. I don't care which.
I'll
Let's do
assist.
I have pretty decent persuasion.
it. As do I. Let's just do everybody.
Oh, persuasion's my thing. I should do it. Maybe.
Everyone else should do it.
Yeah.
I'll assist.
I suppose we're all doing it. You gotta do it and save us. Save us, Craig.
There we go. Someone had
Alright.
to roll well.
Everyone but Top Rex seems to be okay with this.
I mean, if I assisted Fayette, that would have been a 22, so better than my roll.
Everyone but Top Rex is okay with that.
What's the problem with it, Top Rex?
What's
See,
the problem, dude?
Yeah, no, seriously, what's your problem?
But more politely. Probably Elliot-ish.
Yes, I mean it's Elliot.
she says, I would rather have my privacy, thank you.
Someone is dead.
I would rather people not get eaten.
Don't worry, I'm certain that our guard captain will swear to confidentiality as to what she finds, and all of us would do the same. Unless it is pertinent to the case, of course.
Fine. But whatever you see in there, you can tell no one. You can do nothing about it. Do we have a deal?
As long as it doesn't put anyone at danger, yes.
So long as nobody digs through my things, it won't pose a danger.
What does that mean?
I'm not saying a word.
That
Do we
sounds
have a
like-
deal?
That sounds like a threat.
I believe we should tie her up.
I'm not threatening you. I'm merely stating fact. So long as nobody digs through my things, no one will get hurt.
Are you
Again, that
carrying some
sounds
kind
like a
of
threat.
creature that will attack?
No.
Okay, so there's a danger in your things, but you won't tell us what it is because what it is a secret, and we won't know unless we go digging in it, which would hurt us.
It probably will hurt you. Just be
Is it-
careful.
Is it booby trapped in some way?
No, it's more like it's very volatile.
Is it fireworks?
No, of course not.
We will treat your stuff with care in a way that will hopefully cause no harm to us
That
or
kicks
it.
down the door.
Then you promise to say nothing about it, so long as it has nothing to do with the case?
And will not cause anyone injury, no.
Well, given that nobody touches my things, then yes. And she'll hand over her key.
Okay.
Fucking suspect is all hell.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the most suspicious thing possible, Smile.
The way he talked about it was bad, and she.
All right. So, whose room are you going in first?
Well, now I kind of want to do top racks.
Yeah? Yeah.
All right. So, you guys go to Top Rax's room. Door is closed. Fairy, the fairy looks at you guys. Oh, looks over at Elliot and says, "I don't even know what's in there."
I would recommend not sharing what we see. Top racks could probably smush you.
You'd have to find me first.
Elliot kind of shrugs.
Who opens the door?
Fayette,
So, put the key in the hole, unlock the door, swing open the door. How do you swing it open?
like a door.
You do it quick? You do it slow?
It's Fayette. It's forceful.
All right. You swing
Exploit.
open the door. No, you open the door, and inside you see bags, lots and lots of bags. They're all these kind of cloth brown sacks.
She's preparing for a sacrifice.
All right. Kestra falls over dead, and we continue on. She gets back up, and her counter goes down. Oh no!
Who could have foreseen this?
Yeah, but yeah,
All right.
sacks of bags everywhere.
Are they
Um,
like nice, suspicious, dripping blood?
No, they are
filled
they
with
are
rugs.
they're just like there's some in on the desk that everybody gets. There's some on the bed. There's some on the ground. They're just everywhere. They're about they look to be about a foot in diameter.
Do you believe we should open the collection of bags?
Yes.
All right.
Are you able to cast that? And she like waves her hand, trying to think of the word.
Would you
Hand
do like
magic.
the hand magic? No, but I could detect if there's any magic in the room before we begin.
That's fine.
Probably would have started that beforehand, whether Fayette wanted it or not.
10 minutes later, the room lights up like a goddamn Christmas tree.
Oh, there's
Each
a
sack.
lot of magic in this room.
Each sack seems to be giving off some kind of different magic, but the most you're seeing is evocation.
Most of these are the explosive magic type,
It could also be healing.
or healing for some unknown reason.
I'm just throwing that out there. Cure wounds is technically an evocation spell.
Not a necromancy spell.
That makes no fucking sense. But okay, yes, there's also. Yeah, I mean, it could technically be healing, but it is more likely that it would be a damaging effect.
Evocation is creating energy, correct?
Mm-hmm.
No, that was Fayette.
Oh.
Because I mean, we live in a magical society. I imagine that she
Yeah.
at least understands some
You-
basic.
You cast cure wounds, so yes.
Yes.
That would be a way to describe it. Yes. Often it is used for damaging varieties or basic healing. Is it an effect on the bags themselves, or is
No.
it the contents?
It seems it's like it's the contents.
We could always see if Top would come up here and just tell us what's in the bag. If she is worried about her privacy and we're investigating. And if
Yes.
she doesn't, I can always cast suggestion.
That is a good idea. Let's get Top to open up her own bag.
You call down for Top Racks.
Yeah.
She comes up. Kind of looks at you guys from down the hall. Does like the not a nasty glare, but like very suspicious glare. What did you guys do?
We opened the door.
Oh, good. What do you need?
For you to open up one of the bags.
Fine. She walks over, looks back down the hall, but you have to not say anything.
I have already given what my limits are for privacy.
And she goes into the room. Can I open my bag? You're not going to do
Fayette-
anything?
Fayette
Go ahead.
does have her hand on her axe, but she won't pull it out.
Mm-hmm. She'll slowly undo one of the bags that's on the floor. And you notice she's being very careful not to let the bag like fall over.
Mm-hmm.
And she holds up a bottle. The bottle has a very, very dark green boiling mixture in it.
Potions. I am slightly curious. I thought you were a performer. Why do you have this many potions?
I'm a performer by day. I'm also the resident doctor. And some of my potions are not what they always are. Sometimes they do nothing. And sometimes they do a lot.
Are you not good at making potions?
Oh, I'm very good at making potions.
Then why would you make potions that don't work?
She looks at Fayette like, really? Do I have to spell it out?
Yes.
Because some people buy it and don't know how magic or potions work.
You are a con man.
Artist. Thank you.
A criminal.
It's only a crime if I actually did anything wrong. I have yet to do anything wrong. Oh, sorry. I do
Selling a
not
product.
offer.
Sorry, go ahead.
I do not offer a guarantee for everything I do. I am a good alchemist. I just don't let people believe how as good as I am. Anyways, and she carefully puts back the bottle. Is that all?
Why did you talk to so many people after dinner?
I didn't talk to Ron. I mean, I did, but only passing conversation. I was helping with the dishes. It's always good to make yourself seem well, seem like a good sport.
If I may ask, why did you bring so many potions to a funeral signing? Surely you don't bring all these bags everywhere you go. At least not like this.
Well, we were stuck here for a few days. And I happen to know a good place that has a lot of good materials. And you hear the fairy, you're the one that's been taking my flowers. Ah, it's good to see you. You bitch! Well, you left them out just in a garden.
They are flowers. They belong in a garden.
Yes, well, I didn't know. No one ever said anything. You see the fairy just like slowly rotating her arms, getting ready to like fight. Let me at him, coach. I'll strangle her myself.
I will stop you.
That's more Faye sarcasm. Don't worry about it.
You should not be sarcastic about threatening someone's life.
Yeah, well, maybe they shouldn't steal things from me. Like I said, I didn't know. Can you really fault a Dragonborn for not knowing how this place operates? I thought they were just magical flowers there for the picking. And she seems to have a very, very sly smile on her face. Now, will that be all?
I believe so. Well, open up a couple more just to be sure.
Well, then I advise you all stand back just in case. She begins pulling out some more potions, and there are a lot of potions.
Yeah, I just wanted her to open up like a couple more
Mhm.
just to be sure that it wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna have this one be potions, but the rest are something else.
Mm-hmm. It seems like all the bags are potions.
Okay. Then I'm good.
Potions all the way down.
Then I'm good.
Well then, if you ever need a potion or two, or like a bit of fireworks, you know who to call.
I do not. You have shown yourself to be very untrustworthy with your potions.
Oh, you could trust me. I always sell the best thing.
You have just admitted to not doing that.
Oh no, my customers are always happy. They just might not do what they wanted to do.
Fayette does not like this woman. And she is not hiding this fact at all.
Now, I bid all of you a good night. I assume I'm clear of charges or suspicion.
You may go back and join the others.
Very well.
Can we make sure that she gets there?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
No, you can't leave the room. It's locked to you now.
Oh,
You're
no.
stuck here forever.
Oh, damn. Oh,
Beans.
Bean.
Yep. Now you know Top Rex for the person she is.
Yay.
Hey, you want to know something else?
What?
Remember how I said you guys can come back down floors?
We can go buy potions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. I don't trust her.
Can we? Yes. Will Fayette? No.
She fucking admitted that she just sometimes sells potions that doesn't work. Like,
You've set her up as extremely unreliable. So
why
we'll
would
never
I
get you
trust
back.
her?
I'm not saying that you should trust her. I'm just saying that you guys have
We could.
No, that's fine. It's just like if anyone brings it up to Fayette, she's just gonna be like,
No.
Why would you? She has clearly told everyone that she's a that they are a con artist, and their wares are Jack.
She does go by she.
Okay, sorry. Yes.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I was just wanting to clarify. She does go by she. She's just very androgynous and like there's no way to tell, especially with your knowledge on how Dragonborn
Yeah,
normally
Yeah,
work.
Eastern
no titty.
Dragonborn's secondary sexual characteristic.
No
Mhm.
titty.
There's no titty. How?
There's no titty to be found.
Oh dear.
There's no titty, and the animators didn't give her long eyelashes and a bow to help tell the difference.
Oh god, the
Error, no titties
animators
found.
like just didn't want to be obnoxious today. How could they? All right,
That-
next room.
That being said, who's room next?
I think-
Well, actually, it seems like Craig's out. I don't know if you want to jump to Noah.
Well, the only thing that I'm doing is basically like trying to keep everyone calm and answering questions that they might have if they are innocuous enough, but like keeping them safe.
So first of all, Alan fainted again.
Okay, that's fine.
What a
Why?
bitch!
What?
What a fucking bitch!
Rest in pepperoni, Alan.
Oh, I get
Sauce-
why. We
he-
did just tenderize.
Yeah. He fainted at the sight of the blood. The secondary blood. Ina seems cross. Mostly out of the fact that she's not allowed to take Alan to her room. Or yeah, to his room. Tarog looks. He just looks tired.
I was gonna say let's do Chirag's room next.
Mm-hmm.
And Rap Art almost looks. He looks very unbothered. Like it looks like he's just like ready to leave. Not to like flee, just like you guys have been to a family setting before, and you're just like,
I've been wrapped
wow, I have been here for more than my body can stand. I wish to leave now.
I gotta go.
After I ate, yeah.
I have
Honestly,
assimilated
sometimes
the
before
available
I-
nutrients.
Yeah.
Did I miss anybody? I don't think I missed anybody.
No?
Top Rax is coming down the stairs, and she looks not smug. She does not look smug. She has thrown on her cupcake. There are
Why'd she
people
throw on a
outside.
cupcake?
Oh
That's
wow.
just weird.
Lay down, please.
Everyone has their
What
thing.
is she, a pop star wearing dessert for clothes?
Go lay down. Go lay down.
This has happened, yes.
Okay.
Honestly, cupcakes are better than meat.
No, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. To be fair, I think wearing meat right now would be just like asking to get killed.
Especially with those things walking around.
Yeah.
So Top Rex seems to have put on her visage of over energetic but mostly unassuming party goer.
Return to the grift.
Mm-hmm.
The hustle.
That being said, whose room next?
I think
Unless no, you had some question for them that.
No, I'm not gonna do any like interrogations.
Okay.
But like just observing people, seeing how
Yeah.
antsy they are.
No one seems. The only person who really seems antsy is Ina,
Right.
and she's fussing over Alan.
Who's unconscious and can't be.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should do Top Rex's room next.
We already did. Tirag.
Tirag.
Right. Fuck. The Minotaur boy.
Yeah.
Lad.
All right. So
Linda's room.
open the door, and you see. You guys know those doctor's bags? From that are like those black bags that like fold open.
I know what you're talking about.
Sure.
I don't know how to describe it, but
They always
like,
have like a caduceus on the
A
side
boring carpet bag.
yeah, it's very neat and placed onto the bed, almost perfectly in the middle. On the desk, there seems to be a stack of papers and 4 pens and 2 inkwells lined up perfectly.
Are they different colored ink?
No.
Then this is wasteful.
One does seem unopened.
Ah,
Just
this is
but there's
different.
just 2 inkwells.
I understand now.
There does do seem to be, 4 different types of pens though.
I mean that's just business casual.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, everybody, and give me an investigation check.
Investigation. I am enamored with
God.
these pens.
They have
Woo!
All right, so
Beautiful pens.
the thing that draws your eyes the most is the pens in the stack of paper. Going over the stack of papers, it seems the leader of the house owes a lot of money. Like a lot of money. We're talking in several platinums worth. Which, maybe for some who were in previous campaigns doesn't seem like a whole lot, but
Yeah, we fed that to a baby.
for a
Pretty
high class
average
man,
person.
100 platinums is all what?
Okay, that's not several. That's a bunch.
Yes, we got to get into the semantics of
now
numbers.
now I will say the total amount is that much, but it seems like he owes from a lot of different places or people.
Putting fingers on every pie, waiting for him to get chopped off.
Other than that, you guys don't find much in the room.
Do we look inside the medicine bag or the doctor's bag?
You guys haven't looked inside the bag yet.
I'll ask Elliot if he can cast the detect magic again.
I
think it might just be good to cast on each room.
Yes, I would hold it for as long as possible and recast it whenever need be.
Okay. Just to let you know, nothing in this room except for the one that's in every room, which is just this faint aura of magic everywhere.
This room is standard. It seems
I'll say this, Elliot, when you're detect magicking, that faint aura that I said, Now that you know that this place isn't like is like shielded and is somewhat like something of an illusion. Now that that's been made aware to you, it's now
More clear.
not more clear, but it like that faint sense of magic is now present.
Like when you notice that annoying ringing in the other
Mhm.
room, and so it's all you can fucking hear.
Yep. Exactly. Or when you know you weren't listening to hear the TV on, but now that you know that the TV is on,
There it is. Yep.
I like being able to hear static, said no one ever.
I used to be frightened by the sound.
Elliot just kind of frowns and says, no.
But yeah, nothing seems suspicious in this room.
I'll open the bag.
You open the bag, it's a set of clothes. Very neatly folded, almost as if they've been pressed.
Any special set or like is
No,
it just one set?
it seems like it's something sleepwear.
So he has one clean pair of clothes, which is he is wearing, and
Mhm.
one pair of sleepwear.
Mhm.
Okay.
Which is accurate because he wasn't expecting to be here that long.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. Does it seem that he was hired by a specific individual, or is it just like everyone who owes them money has sent this man to fucking check on shit?
It's more like it's not so much hiring so much as like a general collections agency.
Okay, so he is the collection agency that
Mhm.
is representing all of these claims.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, thank you.
All right, next person.
Craig, is there someone you think we should go to next?
Rupert
Frankly,
seems close.
Rap art.
Rap art.
No, his name is Rupert now.
I like
I
Rupert.
do,
The
I
gnome.
do, yes, I do think at some point we should check the room that our fake was using. It would not harm us to take the time to check that.
You went quiet for some
you-
reason. Yeah, I can hear you, but you went
You're
quiet.
running away.
I'm running away. Elliot
There you
runs
are.
down the hall.
Oh god, he
Afraid.
got real closer. He got so much closer.
I was just saying that we should probably check the room
Ron was in. Yeah.
Ron was in at some point, but
Mhm.
not next necessarily.
All right, cool. So you go to Rapart's room, Rupert's room, open the door,
Oh boy, oh.
and you guys see a bed, a desk, and nothing else.
Um, I mean, he wasn't even planning on staying the night. I suppose that makes sense.
He never said that. I'm just gonna point that out.
Okay, that's fair. It's very light traveling.
He the only thing he said about his travels is that he was teleported here. Because his insurance agency has the capabilities for that.
Did he say how he was planning on getting back?
No, he did not.
Suspicious.
So at the bare minimum, he should have some way to contact them to bring him back, unless he has magic. Suppose it's possible he's capable of sending information.
That would be a good thing to ask. Can I like look around his stuff, see if I find anything? You said that there's nothing magical in here,
There's
right?
nothing. No, there's nothing in this room.
Okay.
Is the bed made?
Mostly. Seems like he got out of it. Go ahead and give me an insight.
Yeah, I'm just here now. I don't.
Nice. Me and Jinx are just
I don't contribute.
You
to
guys are just
at
here.
all.
we're like, he's a small man. Of course he wouldn't fully mess up the bed.
Yes.
Elliot, the thing that's thrown you off is that the bed's pretty, messed up. Not too much, but enough. But if he didn't make the bed, why does the pillow look like it wasn't slept on?
Bed is made, but the bed is unmade, but the pillow is not rumpled.
Mm-hmm.
Who doesn't use a pillow?
A monster. No, I'm joking.
Yes, that's
Oh,
it. We
God.
found him. He's a monster because he doesn't use a pillow. No, but that is interesting information.
Mm-hmm.
I look under the bed.
Nothing.
Dang it.
There's a tiny other Rupert dancing.
No, there's a kobold.
Ah, shit.
Shit.
His lover.
What?
Clearly.
Anyhow. Yeah, you
Says
see nothing.
unenlightening in the weirdest way.
Mhm.
Shall we move on?
Next room. Whose room?
Well, that we're left with Ron and then Alan and Edna, right?
Didn't you go through their room to find the dagger?
I did already go through Ron and Edna's room. Would you like to see what I found there?
Yes. Let's do Ron.
All right. Go to Ron's room.
All right. Fayette, you open the door and you see a dark room. This room seems to be built of stone and rock, brick layers, and it seems to be some kind of empty circular place. When you're looking at the room itself, it looks like it starts to be some kind of room. Much like the ones that you have seen before, but it slowly turns into that dark room, as if something tore at whatever thing between you and this world is, or the real world and whatever this world is, and just did something to it, and now it's got a hole.
I don't like that.
Well, that's not normal.
Such trouble.
Perhaps
Elliot, go ahead and roll an Arcana. So, if you recall, you have seen something like this, but not exactly to this extent. The window had a hole in it, as if something tore at it and entered into it.
uh
This looks like something what it was actively destroying what was
Uh,
here.
perhaps the Edna and Alan's room will illuminate some context, though perhaps also you
Sh-
are
sh-
not the arcane or
sh-
similarly arcane.
hmm.
Is
Yeah,
there
should contact Max about this. This doesn't seem normal.
it would not be normal. What did this room look like on the other side? Because we spent like 30 minutes there. We wandered through.
It looked fine.
Um,
It
kinda-
didn't. This is Ron's room.
yeah,
Yeah, it looked fine.
I kind of explained to them what was there on the other side before we move on.
Mm-hmm. Elliot, your best guess? It's eating things.
Th-
It's eating the magic.
this appears to be the result of our unwanted guest eating its way through the illusion.
Magic termites.
Magic termites is a word that one could use if one were Kestra specifically for some reason. Uh, would you like to see the hole it came in through?
Yes.
I take them to Edna and Edna, fucking bitch, and
Ina.
bitch boy.
All right, you take them to the room. Looks exactly the same, including the hole that's in the window.
This is the hole. These are the knives she used. If the room that is arguably the least suspicious is somehow this one, uh, which is odd because she has a full set of assassin knives. Um,
That's not a knife. And I take out the nail. Now this is a knife.
that is a claw.
It's a nail.
It's not a knife. Pulls out the electric dagger. This is a knife.
Do you
That's-
think that they can't see this?
It's doubtful that they would be able to. At least in my opinion. I suppose it's
Who's
also
they?
Alan and Ina.
Yeah.
I do feel like Edna would have complained by now if she could.
Fair point.
I will say that something that backs you up on that is the fact that anytime you guys talk about like the tower or anything like that, no one seems to.
What now?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I don't think we've actually mentioned the tower yet to them, but
No, but Fairy is always next to you.
that's fair. Um,
You said that you already alerted Max, correct?
I have already spoken to him. It might be good to check in with him and let him know that we have killed the monster he was worried about.
Hmm.
Max, are you around?
Wait and wait and wait. There doesn't seem to be an answer, but nobody came.
Well,
He seemed rather unreliable.
still a bit worried. But that that's what we know. Okay.
What makes you say he was unreliable?
I
Yeah, I just got that vibe.
Oh.
Oh, I just don't like him.
Elliot is worried about the fact that he didn't show up. That seems bad. Well, Max, if you get the chance to check in with us, that would be appreciated. Are there anything you want to recheck, or shall we rejoin the others? Or did we forget a person because Alex is dumb?
I think we got everyone, right?
You guys got
Yeah.
everybody.
Okay.
All right.
So, can I look through Alan's stuff specifically?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
As you dig through Alan's stuff, you find clothes. You find papers, and you find a couple of books.
Anything of interest?
There are two things of interest. The books. One has, and Elliot, you'd recognize it immediately, Vinlon's signature on the spine.
Oh, we're not supposed to read that. And I put it in my bag.
We're not supposed to read that.
Ah, sweet.
Mine.
Knowledge.
I will say I completely forgot we're not supposed to read that, and I was just about to. I mean, no, Fayette would have handed it to Elliot anyway to read. I picked.
Wow, I didn't know you wanted to curse yourself that fast.
No, I just said I would have handed it to Elliot to read.
I know.
I
I'm
pay
just
people to read for me.
Well, I can't even read.
I have never read a page in my life. Elliot, read this for me.
Oh, my Fayette's mom would kill her.
After
Yep.
Scott Moira back.
And it would be valid because, like,
here-
you gotta learn how to read, bud.
Hey guys, here's a fun bit of character creation trivia. Originally, I had Fayette with a negative intelligence, and Chris told me that Fayette's mother would have drowned her, or I can't remember exactly what you said. You're like, if Fayette's mom had a daughter that's stupid, she would have drowned her. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, or smothered her. It was something terrible.
I mean, she wouldn't have smothered, but she probably would have kept you as like a secret.
The
Because
secret
the
shame
tac-
on the family.
Because-
Can't
because
read.
the- because the tactical genius mind having a stupid daughter. It's a small bit of shame.
Unacceptable.
Thanks, Mom.
This is a small bit. You gotta at least be able to read a map and understand troop movements. And negative intelligence does not allow that. Wisdom,
Yeah, the
wisdom,
troops move where the
wisdom.
figurine goes. Duh. And the green parts are land, and the blue parts are water. Next.
Now, wisdom would let you figure all that out, but intelligence would have let you said blue parts. Blue parts. Look at all the blue on the map. Maybe we should use that to our tactical advantage.
Mm-hmm. You know where I don't see their figurines? In the blue. Let's put our figurines in the blue.
Let's build the biggest navy in the world, and we don't need it because it's a
Navy?
single.
The fuck's a navy?
Oh,
All
damn,
right.
are we getting the ships out too? It's not even bath time.
Screw fucking Fayette's mom. Elliot's gonna strangle her.
Oh boy. Anyways. Yeah. The other thing that you guys find is the will.
Oh. Oh.
Mm.
Oh. Can I read that?
Yeah. First of all, it mentions nothing. First of all, it mentions nothing about Ron.
Yeah, I mean,
Like nothing. It mentions that there should be 6 other people at the meeting
mm-hmm.
but it doesn't mention the fairy.
Does it mention the kobold?
Yes, it does.
But it doesn't mention the fairy at all.
Yeah, no, it doesn't mention the fairy at all. However, in the will, it does mention that the gardens must be left to be tended by themselves.
Did he not know of you?
Oh, he knew. I just guess it's not. No one's supposed to know. I'm actually hiding from my dad.
I see.
His name is Oberon. You might have heard of him.
Oh.
I've been here for a couple of centuries.
Right.
Elliot
looks uncomfortable.
Fayette glares at the fairy. Cast magic right now.
Why?
Because I realize that based on our previous assumption, you were not a suspect. But given that we now believe the suspect to be a doppelganger, you're back on the list.
Oh! I can do that. Shit. Go ahead and roll a wisdom save.
Nice.
All right. You feel like you should be eating a carrot for a few moments. Shit! It didn't work. And then she just turns invisible.
That'll suffice.
I'm sorry. Please don't be mad at me.
No one is mad. Thank you for your demonstration.
If you try to cast manipulation magic on me again, though.
I'm sorry. I panicked. Elliot, sudden flashbacks fill your mind of all the times Alexei trained you not to panic cast.
Yep. And he still does, but usually only mage armor.
That's a solid one to panic cast.
Yes, he would never cast a panic manipulation spell. That is
Yeah.
dangerous.
Again, Alexei taught you. No,
Don't
don't
do
do
that.
that.
Don't do it.
I'm back.
The fairy tried to panic cast polymorph. Didn't work.
Okay.
Oh, it was polymorph?
Hmm.
Should I turn me into a rabbit?
Yeah.
I would have been the angriest
Yui.
rabbit in the world.
Yui.
You might want to leave before you turn her back, but I would recommend turning her back fast.
Homicidal rabbit.
No, the hungriest rabbit.
Oh, yeah, that's fair too.
Um,
Carrots do not sustain me. I need blood.
Bloodthirsty rabbit. All right. Let us rejoin.
Oh, I'm sorry. What else was in the will? Was there anything else of note?
It mentions everyone.
Okay.
First it mentions Toprax, his loyal servant that has stolen much from him, but has also brought him great laughs and joy. He leaves his entire his notes on alchemy performances and like circus plays and stuff like that. And you can tell that as I mentioned before get his name, Rostrox, is that what his name was? I'm sorry, forget it. I gotta look at my notes real quick. Jostreth, that's what it was. Jostreth left it was a performer who like did solo acts. And he has a lot of notes on doing the performances.
Mhm.
The second person he talks about is Tarag. His payments of 137 platinum are within the safe in the cellar.
Did we see the safe in the cellar? People went to the cellar.
Yes. There's nothing there was nothing of note in the cellar. There was just
No safe?
no. It's not important. That's what I'm saying. The safe is
okay.
there. The safe was
Okay.
there. There wasn't anything of note there. It was just the money's there. At least supposedly.
Yeah, I mean they wouldn't have had any way to open it, so
Yeah.
like
The next people, Alan and Nina, he leaves the estate to. And it seems like Alan wrote a few notes here. And on the side, it looks like he wrote to during the like he basically wrote out what to say and what to do during this part. Like he wanted to thank his father or his grandfather, that's what it was, for everything, and dedicate keeping the mansion up to a workable level, and perhaps make it into some kind of bread and breakfast thing. and then to Rapart, or rather, not specifically Rapart. Does not specifically say Rapart. It says the individual that was brought in for the insurance contract. Please make note that you cannot. I will not allow you to make your claim or finish the claim until I leave. Until I am there. You can't leave until I'm done talking to you. Alan also has circled this and is wondering what insurance claim? Like what could giant question mark there?
He didn't ask the dude.
Well, it's more like he doesn't know. He can't talk to the person who made the claim. Because they're dead. And he hasn't been able to talk to his grandfather yet.
Mhm.
So yeah. That being said, that's all that is there about the will. It doesn't necessarily look like the will that is to be signed. Seems more like a copy.
Mm-hmm.
Which I was wondering, like, when are you guys gonna actually search, people's stuff?
Never.
Fuck.
Um,
You're all terrible investigators. I'm joking, of course.
I mean,
You guys did a really good job. Alicia, you calling the doppelganger was like, I was like, oh my god, did she just like
I
she figure out the whole thing all at once?
I felt so dumb for saying it. I'm
All right.
not sure who it is.
All right. So, you guys have your info from the people's rooms. Who do you guys think it is?
honestly, right now I'm leaning towards Mr. Nomio. And I would kind of like to go speak to him if possible.
Go for it.
Okay.
You have that question, don't you?
I want to know how he wants to get how he's planning on getting home.
That's a good point.
All right, we corner the gnome.
You corner the gnome.
That
He
hard.
looks suddenly nervous. You start T-posing around him.
Assert dominance.
I'm just imagining we're doing this and Kestra's like confused but joins in but isn't surrounding him is like off bit.
Like a
In
bleep,
the
yeah.
middle of the room, T-posing. She's got the
You assume
spirit.
she's not always doing that.
Oh.
God.
Estra is a fucking maniac, confirmed.
Yes, of course. So what have we found?
All right, we should maybe talk about that first. Can we just say that we catch Kestra up to speed?
No, you guys have to do it all in character
I
right
missed
now.
a little bit.
There is
but-
there is no table talk.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right.
You asked for it.
So Chris, you have to sit through this.
I joke, of course.
We found surprisingly little which in and of itself is odd. And then we don't do the monstrous thing of fucking in character explaining everything except what did you miss, and we'll try to catch you up on that part. Like, when did you?
I left to go use the bathroom, and Alicia was starting a story about creating Fayette with intelligence of low.
Mm.
Oh, did you hear about most of the part about the will then?
I didn't hear anything else after that. My extension cable broke for my headset, so I don't have reception upstairs anymore.
So, did you hear the stuff about the will?
I like which stuff about the? I heard the last bit.
Okay. So, first of all, nothing about Ron.
Right, because Ron didn't really.
Second, everybody got a bit of stuff from Jostreth. Except for the insurance agent who was told you can't leave until I
Heard
talk
that
to you.
part.
Elliot found a
Book.
a book, a Vinlon book.
And
Do
that
not
did help.
open yet book.
Right. Yeah. Okay, that's
I want to open it.
heard that part too.
Other than that, that's pretty much it for
Okay.
Alan and Ina room. Did you hear about what was in Ron's room?
No.
Okay.
Hellscape.
No, it's not a hellscape.
Might as well be.
It was a dark room that looked like a circular brick room, and at the edges, like when you open the door, it looks like that there like there was a room there. There's bits and parts of a room that should
this
be
is the
there.
magic termite room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there for that.
Okay, well then, yeah, you've heard everything.
Okay.
You didn't miss much.
All right then.
Probably what you missed most was everybody getting their stuff from the will.
Okay.
All right, now you guys are T-posing around the gnome.
Yeah.
Okay, what question would you like to ask the gnome?
I had a question about you said you arrived here via teleportation.
That's right.
Were you getting teleported back? How are you returning home?
Well, I was supposed to report back in after after the claim has been made. I was hoping to use the kobold since, well, can't really cast magic.
Why did they send you here with no means of communication and no magic of your own? Especially
Well,
since you have no clothes or anything. Seems a bit poorly planned.
he's looking extra nervous now, and slowly backs up.
Keep us behind him.
Bumps into Kestra. Guys said that it was that thing.
This has nothing to do with that. I'm just asking some questions about how you get here. Are you saying your lack of travel arrangements has something to do with the kobold?
No, I didn't say anything like that. I was just stating facts.
Irrelevant facts.
Irrelevant facts.
Would you care to share the relevant ones?
I was just going to travel back
How?
by foot.
And yet you chose to not clothes or money or anything for the travel. If I may ask, how did you sleep last night? Did you rest well?
Yeah. Slept in my bed.
What does that have to do with how you slept?
Why are you asking me these questions? Can we go now?
Seems to be having trouble answering very simple ones.
I said I've slept fine.
I think Fayette pulls out her axe.
What did you do with the actual gnome?
Oh, fuck you! All right. And he lunges,
Hit.
and as
Slap.
he does, uh, Fayette, go ahead and roll your attack. But as he does, he's stretching, and as he stretches, he becomes this kind of almost amorphous humanoid creature.
Long boy.
Different kind of fucking idiot.
16 hit?
Let me make sure. Yes, very clearly. Very, very clearly.
Nice.
And let me drag him out so I can see how much HP he has.
Oh, that's some.
That's some
We
pitiful damage
can.
right there.
Yeah, I thought about smiting, but I don't know if I'll actually get the chance to sleep any.
Good point.
I mean, I feel like.
It does hit.
Alright.
And yeah, what you guys see is clearly a doppelganger.
Don't worry.
We should probably
Boop.
capture him as he lunges at someone, um, so that we.
He's
Get
lunging at
removed.
you. He's lunging
Oh.
at you.
No, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that, bud. Don't do that.
Why are you talking like that?
I don't know.
Elliot ASMR.
Yeah, no kidding. Just imagine
Uh-oh.
how Elliot tries to get not attacked as he just does ASMR.
Hello, please leave me alone.
Jinxie boy.
Do not touch me.
There you are. And I will roll for Jamie. There we go. So doppelgangers first.
Bad.
Doppelgangers. Oops, everyone was a doppelganger.
I said doppelgangers first, so doppelganger is first.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Not the plural.
There's 7 now.
The-
Oops, all gangers.
He is going to try to hit Elliot very, very much so.
as opposed to not very much.
Smack.
Yes.
Smack.
No.
Well then, he just kind of punches you in the face.
Elliot looks sad.
Avila. Avila's gonna shoot him in the face.
Thank you, Avila.
Problem, Elliot.
She will do the aim of steady. And then roll at advantage with her sharpshooter because she keeps trying, so I want to see it happen. Oh, okay. Well, there
you
goes
go.
that much damage. And ow.
Good job, Avila.
This
Ow.
it did so Avila just kind of takes aim and just shoots it right in the face. And it doesn't hit all the like it hits it in the neck and blood sprays, but it's not a killing blow.
Pain in the neck.
All right. Kestra.
Bonk. Elliot made the observation we may want to capture it, so I will knock it unconscious.
All right, cool.
Boink. Don't have disadvantage.
It is bonked.
Is it down?
Nope.
Second attack. Bonk.
It is not down yet, but it's
Punch.
barely hanging on.
Miss. Alright, looks like Elliot has the honors.
Elliot, all you have to do is blow at it really hard.
Just blow it.
Non-lethally.
Don't blow it.
Yeah, is Elliot gonna make a melee attack?
That's the only way you can non-lethally attack, unless you have sleep or whatever.
I don't have sleep prepared because we're now level like 5.
Right, because, yeah, I forgot. Well, you can upcast sleep. It's actually not that bad to upcast. But, yeah.
We're too tight for me to do that. I'm just gonna use my action to disengage.
That's smart.
please,
I'm a-
please capture it non-lethally. Goodbye. It's
Yeah,
a better use of my action than pulling out a quarterstaff and pretending like I can hit it.
All right, Jinx.
Would hypnotic pattern be useful here?
Kind of.
Is there a way to cast it and only hit the doppelganger and not hit everybody else?
Yes. Yes.
Question mark.
You aim here.
Okay, I will.
It's gonna hit Aurelian, unfortunately.
Oh,
No.
It's
I'm not sure that an almost unconscious doppelganger really calls for it, but it is your choice.
I can
It's a
try to
warlock.
stab it,
I know.
or I can shoot it with my Eldritch Blast, which will probably kill it.
It would kill it, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm just
Short rest then.
letting
Yeah,
you
it
know.
gets it back on a short rest. So I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I get my key points back. I should. Yeah. Anyway, go
Yeah.
ahead, sorry. Don't mean to backseat you.
How do I do this?
Oh, it's just what's your save? What's the save? Just link the spell and we'll find out.
Oh, that's so good.
Wisdom saves DC 16. My God. All right, I mean, he might be able to. Nope.
So
He's
that was-
staring at the pretty colors that just. What do your pretty colors look like?
Do you
rainbows.
even have to ask?
Rainbows.
See just like these rainbows blast, just like go in this weird circular pattern that just seems chaotic, but it's very
So
hypnotic.
intriguing.
So
Yeah.
just like
Chaos rainbows, great.
do the thing that you do when you cast Rainbow Blast, except you do it a bunch and it just goes in a circle around it.
It's more condensed and deadly. This is more playful, and sometimes there's butterflies flying around it too.
Oh man,
Oh, butterflies! Wow!
butterfly.
Wow! Wow! Fayette,
Yeah. Uh, I mean, okay.
a bonk and we will go.
Yeah, Fayette will bonk.
It's hypnotized. Just grapple it and tie it up.
I mean, okay. You want me to tie up the shapeshifter
Yes.
who just stretched himself like fucking like
He only
guys,
stretched him. He only stretched himself because he became medium from small.
okay.
I
I
do want to
still
point that
think
out.
tying him up isn't the smartest idea.
I mean, he could change to small, and
Yeah.
then yeah,
That's my point.
He is.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, his gnome clothing is still on him.
Like, Fayette's
Hulk
like,
style.
I can grapple him. That is an option, but
just
it's
knock it unconscious.
it's not gonna go well.
Can knock him out first.
Yeah, I mean, if you, my options are knocking him out or grappling him. If we get him out of the hypnotic pattern, even if we tie him up, he can escape pretty easily.
Mhm.
Decidedly so.
Go for what you're gonna do.
What'd
Do
you
what
say?
you think. Do what you think you should do.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say though. Words got
Um,
garbled.
Fayette is going to try to grapple him, and she'll look to Elliot and be like, "We can't keep him alive for long and guarantee our safety."
We just need to we have to find the door, which means we have to catch the killer, which means we have to
No, that's fine. She's just letting you know, like,
Mhm.
we cannot secure him for long.
He nods.
Do you need me to roll for the grapple, or can I just?
No, you can just grab him.
Okay.
All right, he's successfully grabbed. He rolls a wisdom save at the end of his turn. He fails it. Avila just walks over and bonks.
That knocks him out.
Yeah. Unless of course we want it, you guys want him to to be awake.
I was gonna say keep him awake because we were just gonna question him.
Okay, go. Okay, cool. Never mind then. I misread what you were saying. Okay,
No,
cool.
Yeah, that's why I didn't bonk him out because like
Mm.
we can't keep him around that long anyway. So why knock him out and prolong it?
Yeah. All right, so you gonna shake him awake or what?
I'll look to Jinx and can you end the spell? I believe I have him secure.
I snap my fingers and it disappears.
All right. Seeing as you guys have successfully secured the doppelganger, you have hold of him. The concentration falls, and he just starts trying to wiggle out. Go ahead and roll. No. Yeah. Roll an athletics check for
I
me.
help.
Go
Thank
for
you.
it.
I appreciate that immensely.
Although you're like a god of athletics.
Well, apparently I fucking ain't.
Oh, I shouldn't have said anything.
I roll shit.
Too stupid Stretch Armstrong looking motherfucker. God damn it.
I warned. We can't hold Stretchy Betchy.
Yes, you bet.
he gets out of his stretchy betchy and tries to escape. Does anybody try to knock him out?
Yeah, if I can, opportunity attack.
I believe we just got told you so by Elliot.
Can I opportunity attack with a weapon, or because I was grappling?
Yeah.
They have to be okay.
Yeah, of course you can.
I try non-lethal.
I don't know if your axe does non-leak. So
That is
based on its
completely fair.
feasting,
That is completely fair if it
According to
doesn't.
the
I'm just
mecha-
saying Fayette tries to.
Yeah,
She
the
isn't
mechanisms
used to
of the
this
game
app.
say yes, you can, but
it's just because it's an Edie boy axe.
No,
He did
yeah,
say
I
hungry.
Okay.
can understand. Fayette's not used to this act.
Okay. I need Fayette to roll a wisdom save for me.
That's a good way to do it.
Fayette,
All right.
Mobbed off.
My goodness.
you immediately you're like coming down to like basically use the butt of the axe to like hit it, and instead like the axe suddenly just like shifts and you just
Oops,
lop its
sorry.
head off.
I mean, I guess that works.
And
Here's
it is now dead.
2 pieces now.
This
Can I
door
get
swings
that?
open.
Can I get that? Can I get that hit point?
Yeah, give me a second.
Here's some hit points.
D8.
May I please have some hit points?
A D8. But this door swings open, Jinx. That's right next to you.
Oh,
Now you got
okay.
one.
Okay. I can't roll anything.
All right. Well, I suppose that answers the door question.
Looks
Um,
like
Thank you for your hospitality.
wonderful.
As it
Leave.
as it swings open, you see a stairway going up, Jinx.
I found the exit. And I point up towards the door, or tap the door.
How are the people reacting?
Well, Alan is unconscious yet again.
I'm surprised he honestly woke up in the meantime.
Alan,
I mean,
please.
I imagine it went like this. Oh, what happened? Lops off head. Oh god.
What the fuck? Passes out.
Yeah. Ina seems to be fussing again. Toprax looks like horrified. Smugly horrified.
Smugly
Or-
horrified.
Smugly.
It was awful, but it wasn't me, bitch.
The fairy just asks yet again, is it dead?
I believe this one is dead too. Yes.
Great.
It should be safe now. If you look around, you may be able to find the gnome somewhere here.
Ina will say, we're going to call for the guards. Don't worry. And Toprax goes, don't worry. I'll make sure everyone is reported upon.
Good.
And if you ever need my assistance, well, you know where to find me.
I still do not trust you. Or your product.
Well, that is to be expected. And she bows.
Do you trade in finances or other products?
I trade in anything valuable.
Power tokens,
Anything
yeah.
valuable.
Understood. And he kind of gives a bow to the group. Thank you for your hospitality.
Hmm.
And
Yes, get out of my villa, please.
Please.
I
it's not
look.
yours quite yet.
Is this Ina saying this?
Yeah.
Fayette is going to glare at her and say, if I ever hear about you deciding to harm another one and take their punishment in your own hands, I will do twice it to you.
Ah, that's funny coming from someone that just is just lopping off heads left and right.
Of things that have no choice but to be.
I don't actually understand backing to this.
She's just doing anything she can to make herself look better.
Well, then the best option would be shutting the fuck up.
That's
You
just
think
it.
she
I
would
don't-
ever do that?
But I recognize that this is not something this woman understands
I
and is
want to roll.
capable
I
of.
want to roll intimidation, but I have been rolling such fucking shit.
Go ahead, roll it. See what happens.
I would like to help.
He poses aggressively.
Thank you,
yeah.
thank you for trying to help. Yeah, I'm not rolling super great today. It's fine. 14's not horrible. At least I don't look stupid, I don't think.
No. But yeah, if we were killing things that had no choice but to be monsters, you do have a choice, and so you were much more culpable.
Yes, I think it is important for you to remember we kill monsters.
You're just a torturing bitch.
I didn't know you were into suicide.
I just looks at her like, what the fuck is this bitch going on about?
What? I can't be a monster. It probably doesn't even occur to Fayette that.
No, she does. That's not even the concept that came to her mind. It's like her first thought that came up was, is she saying that threatening her is suicide? This is dumb. I can easily take her.
This bitch stupid, says Fayette, not understanding.
Yeah, no, she doesn't. But this is dumb. Anyway, we should leave instead of just making stupid threats to this one woman.
Be a shame if someone cut her up.
Is this your last
No.
threat as we leave?
No, I don't think Casper could say such a thing.
All right.
Too fucked up.
So you guys leave.
Sure.
The door closes behind you.
Yay.
Yay.
You have finished the second floor.
Woo.
The fairy asks, "So where are we going next?"
Wait,
Oh wait, I'm sorry. You were oh
And Sylvan,
Hi.
I turn to her like, how are you leaving the room?
I live there. I can leave if I want to.
Like, this is a tower.
Yeah. I've lived here for a very, very long time.
so you're
He
aware
turns to the
that
group.
it's not
It's like,
real.
the fairy lives in the tower, not just that room.
I don't understand her.
I've realized I'm probably the only one that actually speaks Sylvan.
Yep. Well, most of what I said was true. I live here. I'm hiding from my father. His name is Oberon.
Elliot looks more nervous now that she's right. So you know this is a tower and that those
Mhm.
people are
Yes.
excellent. Just stay safe if you are going to travel with us.
Yeah, I saw that thing and I was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. So and I'm gonna stick with the most dangerous things here that aren't trying to kill me. If you don't mind.
Is she speaking common?
Yeah, she is.
Okay. As long as you don't inhibit our progress, I don't care.
I don't want to inhibit your progress. I want to get out.
Oh, good. I think we can accommodate that.
Sorry hiding about this earlier, but I'm supposed to be a part of it, technically, as much as I can be.
I suppose you played your part.
And I couldn't really come out and say who it was, and
No,
supposed
of
to be a
course.
test.
Yes.
You guys passed. Great. We should see Max on the next floor.
Hopefully. He didn't come this last time, but
Yeah, that's not normal. But again, we should see him. So let's go up the
we'll
stairs.
find out.
You guys climb the steps. Open the door to a library.
A library. Well, I think Jamie's definitely gonna be interested in the library.
And fortunately, that's where we're gonna end for the day.
Yep.
I will say this. You see two things in the library. Oh, three things in the libraries. First, you see a lot of books.
Books.
Second, you see Max.
Max.
And third, you see a lot of Jessicas.
Oh.
And you
So
see
there's nothing I
one
can do.
Jessica in the middle, standing over Max, who seems to be unconscious.
In distress. Okay.
And the Jessica that's standing above him begins to morph and change as its limbs elongate, but the claws kind of move inward. They're no longer these sharp talons. Its mouth no longer is sewn shut, and its head shrinks, or rather stays the same compared to the rest of its body.
Smooth.
And you can now see its skeleton. And this is what you guys see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. So we rolling into a combat.
When you said library, I'm like, oh no, I can't do anything here.
You got me like really excited for 2 seconds, and now I'm sad. There's a bird. They're birding. No.
There's a
And-
woman at the bottom of the map.
I
Chris,
didn't
Chris knows
notice
what he's
the
doing.
Patreon woman, Jessica, aggressive.
Jessica, aggressive. I love that. Why? This is terrible. We shouldn't have done this, but we did, and now we're
No,
stuck.
we did a great thing here.
And that's the end of
That's
this
the end
week's
of that.
session. I hope you guys liked it.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it's good to finish
I'm
it up.
surprised. Again, I'm surprised you guys have did not search the rooms first.
We dumb.
Yeah.
We do what we do. What we do be dumb. Do be do.
Hey, we got it eventually.
You had to do a lot of work for us, but we did that it eventually. And
Alicia
did
guessed it. Alicia
that
guessed it
gap,
all
yeah.
almost all the way at the very beginning.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, like, I agree. It was weird we didn't search the rooms earlier. Based on the skill level we approached this puzzle with, I don't know if searching the rooms earlier would have given us nearly as much as you hope for, other than the Jessica thing.
Well, Ron thing.
Yes.
I mean, we already knew some things about the rooms, like that Ron had them stuff from the ferry.
Mhm.
So that's probably why we didn't feel the need to do it at the time.
I don't know. We didn't, but we're here
One of, like,
now,
the
and
first
we
things
made
I
it.
did was search a room like 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, you guys searched the good room. To explain what happened, the kobold lived after the doppelganger tried to strangle and replace him, and hid,
And then was found.
and then was found.
Rip. And now we're running into the horde of Jessicas.
But then Jessica said,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so he was found, and then when they took his thing and left, did it just go? Oh no, wait, he was dead. That yes.
Yeah, at that point,
What
at
do
that Ron had found him at that point, and then did the good suck.
Then who cut him up?
The Jessica.
Oh, it was the Jessica that did
Mhm.
that. Okay.
Jessica
Yeah,
actually.
they had a fight. There was a struggle, and he finally got. Jessica drained him and then put him back where the killing should have happened. But it was weird. The thing that was happening that was weird was that there were two kobolds running around.
Bag cleaner and cleaning.
Yeah. And it was the doppelganger trying to sow chaos, confusion, make everybody, suspicious of each other, and then kill somebody.
Mm. Okay.
So he was trying to get Ina to kill someone.
Do it. Commit a murder. Do it.
I mean, she kind of close.
Again, he was trying, but it didn't pan out.
Yeah, she just did actual psycho shit instead.
Oh, he was like, "Oh, fine, I'll do it myself." And then he lived, and he was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna go hide."
Jessica got some.
And then Jessica, he went to, he smartly went to go hide in the kitchen. Unfortunately, Jessica found him, and got. If you couldn't tell, this creature was nearly starved of magic.
Oh, that was a weak boy. I see. Weak Jessica. Now we have
Jessica.
many
Correct.
Jessicas. And Jessica aggressive
And
leading
Jessica
them.
Ultimus. Just
That part is,
Well, it wasn't.
we don't know that
it
this is
wasn't-
the ultimate Jessica.
It wasn't necessarily weak. It just started eating things it really shouldn't have been eating.
Like a kobold.
No, like the room.
The dimensional room.
it got indigestion from being a dimensional termite.
No,
Need some
It just-
dimensional Pepto-Bismol.
it was just it. So it was supposed to. The reason why I was looking for the fairy was because the fairy was real. First of all,
That makes a lot of sense. Fuck. Stop being smart, Chris.
Because the fairy was what? Oh,
Real.
real. I see. Yeah.
So it's real tangible magic.
The reason why it started eating the room was because it couldn't get a hold of real tangible magic, so it started eating,
Anything.
yeah. And the best thing it could do to eat was the thing that it was hiding from, or it's something it could hide easily, which was the room. Except it just kept
It's
eating.
also a room.
Well,
Tasty.
it couldn't help itself.
You ever just snack on the wall?
And so eventually it got to the point where it couldn't hide it anymore and just, grabbed the next closest thing that it could find that had magic, which was Kobold. It hid literally in the kitchen next to her.
Help, I'm running from this monster. Oh, I'm a bigger monster.
Alien
Oh.
second mouth comes out. Ah, shit.
and so it ran to its room, and unfortunately it couldn't hide from.
Like when you're playing Amogus and there's two imposters.
2 imposters. Rip.
Well, here's the other thing. Rapart was trying really hard to implicate Ron after it figured out Ron was like,
Something else.
yeah.
That makes a lot of sense for Rapart to have done the things that Rapart did.
Mm-hmm.
So are we starting up in this corner?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm excited about next week.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully next week. Should be next week. We are moving all that weekend. We should be done by that night.
Yeah, just let me know. It's fine.
Yep.
But yeah, there was just I felt like I was dropping so many hints, and then I felt like I wasn't dropping enough at some point.
That is how the mystery be.
Well, your clues were more clever than I think we were prepared for.
And then Alicia dropped like all of it all at once, and I was like, okay, she's on to me. All right. She wasn't on to me.
What if this crazy idea?
I sometimes get a crazy idea that's partially right, and I'm so proud of myself for that.
It was
Like,
mostly
remember
right.
when I guessed the thing with Prim?
Yeah.
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 Like you get almost there, and then you're like, nah, it's crazy. That's crazy.
So
You're crazy.
You just don't trust yourself.
You both were just like complete. Everyone was complete silent. Like, no, it's not that. I'm like, okay, I'm dumb. I'm being dumb.
I mean, I was mostly trying to not scream. And then you were like, "Oh, that's crazy," and I was like, "God damn it, Alicia, you were so close."
I don't know what I was thinking at that point.
Oh, I'm sorry. Gosh,
You did done good.
Thank you.
I think you're very smart.
I think she's a genius.
I don't know if I'd go that far. I do live with this woman. I
I'm
have
still
seen the decisions she's made on occasion.
I'm still slightly sad that we didn't get into like the mirror version of everything, because it would have shown off a couple of things. Like Rapart would have been smiling from the other side.
Yeah, I don't know.
Which is what was happening on the
Right.
lower floor.
It would have been good, but we got there. We figured it out. We made it.
We
I'm
did it.
sorry Jamie wasn't here.
Yeah. Have you any other word from her, Craig?
Not really. No, she's fine. I think she's tired. Just had to lay down.
Oh, okay.
She's okay though. She's okay.
Well, hopefully
you
she'll
start
be
feeling
better next week. Yeah.
Because I'm assuming the recording's running. It might not be, and that's totally fine if it's not. But
If it is, then we got to figure out a title. Jessica, aggressive.
No,
I
that's
was-
for next week.
Pretty
I
close.
was
Okay.
thinking T-posing for intimidation.
We did T-pose around a gnome.
Yeah, could just
Um. Hmm.
Dynamites.
Hmm. Horny jail.
mm, mm,
Oh,
mm-hmm. That was a thing.
I think anyone watching it would be very disappointed by how little there was horny jail.
We have to keep up. We have a certain reputation to keep up. Okay,
Right.
we got to get the
Yeah.
views.
With the porn searchers of YouTube.
Yes.
Or we could just call it Chris's Kinks again.
There was a dog outside. Of course, she started growling.
Relationship knife.
We did talk about a
Oh,
relationship. knife.
yeah. The relationship knife and the relationship pants.
I like that as the
I like
title.
those.
Relationship knife. All right, let's go.
Yeah. Relationship knife, comma, relationship pants.
Where's the no? Who wears the pants and knife? And who wears the pants and who wields the knife in this relationship? I think that
long.
was the line. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
bit long.
It was something like that, but the relationship knife and the relationship pants.
Very important that we have both.
Yes.
Relationship knife, relationship pants. All right, let's go with it.
Nice.
I also wish to have a relate.
To have a what?
Careful
A
what
relationship.
you're about
She-
to finish.
To have a relationship?
She the dog my wallet fell off of my bed and the dog panicked and ran into my legs.
Brilliant.
Because my dog can't stand when things fall.
Descendant of wolves.
All right. Well, glad everybody enjoyed their
gee.
time.
Should we type out the VOD?
Yeah.
The title?
Yeah, we should share that at least. Hopefully she gets time to watch the VOD if there is one.
Yeah, I hope.
Next week is gonna be fun.
Yeah. We're gonna murder a gaggle of Jessicas. Or get murdered by a gaggle of Jessicas. We really don't know.
The first one was really tough. So.
I want to TPK to Jessica's. That would be great.
It would be a unique way to go.
PK to Jessica's.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this is kind of why I put through in the fact that there's a person downstairs that might be able to help.
Potions.
Bitch.
I was thinking that we could have bought the potions with our PowerPoints, whatever we're calling them.
Mm-hmm.
But
Tower points.
PowerPoints.
All right.
But again, Viet wouldn't trust anything from her, so I wasn't sure she would we're not buying shit from her.
No, I mean, you guys can do whatever the hell you want. Fayette would not buy him.
Do we not share PowerPoints? Do we have our own PowerPoints?
We share
Everybody has,
live. We have different PowerPoints.
yeah.
Okay. I mean, I guess granted, we could have had Elliot to detect magic on each potion.
Yeah,
is this good?
Identify? Do you have
Identify works.
I do have Identify.
Yeah, if you could identify beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if she's in the position to refuse that. Wench.
Wow. All right.
Winch.
Catches a helmet.
So, speaking of PowerPoints, did anyone gain any on that last floor?
You will. You just have a problem right now.
I don't,
Ah,
I don't think the
Max.
library.
gain power points by killing Jessica. Gotcha.
No, it's the person that's on the ground that's the
Max,
problem.
yeah.
Oh, that's fair. He can't give.
So we need to get max power points, is what you're saying.
Is the library
No, wait.
actually the third floor, or is it just like the in between until we get to the next third floor?
It's the in between.
That's
so
what
this is the Velvet Room.
This is supposed to be a restroom.
Supposed to be. Rest in
it's the
pieces.
Jessica room.
Oops, Jessica.
Wasn't there a movie called Jessica's Body?
Yes,
Let's get us some
it
Jessica bodies.
definitely was a combo of bad straight man written lesbian shit and horror, I believe.
Didn't she
Oh,
kind of
no.
look like one of those monsters in the end? I've never actually seen the
I don't know. I haven't seen it either. That's just. Let's see. Jessica's body. Jennifer's body. We were.
Oh, Jennifer, never mind. Joke's over.
Oh,
However, I think all of the points still stand. Question mark.
Maybe.
I mean, I don't think any of us know to contest that. No, actually, it's a real masterpiece of cinema. Cinema.
To iterate what I was thinking, it looks like is the Dragonborn looks like is something like this.
Oh, it's cute.
Danger noodle, except it's more like a smug noodle.
Mug danger noodle.
Smoodle.
A smoodle.
Smoodle.
I kind of want to make that. I want to make Top Racks a thing now.
Yeah.
Make an
I get
alchemist
that.
that's just like an alchemist that's just like, yeah, I sell things
I do crime.
sometimes.
I commit crime.
Thing is no one's ever made a complaint to me. Not that they've ever been
Really?
able to find me.
I would make
If I don't know.
barbarian
It-
minotaur that wears a like a suit and tie.
You want to make Tarag?
Yeah. And I'll name him the Gentle Barbarian.
A
Barbarian.
barbarian that likes to read?
Yes.
That's not very barbaric, is it?
No.
He reads really fast and aggressive though.
He reads out loud very aggressively.
Well, could you take like a feat that allows you to use books as weapons?
Improvised
It would-
weapon.
Yeah.
Master, yeah,
Technically,
there is a feat for that.
technically, I
books-
do it with my with my. I used to do it with
Yeah,
my
you usually lay
character.
with a book in another game.
So you guys know the genie, right?
The
What?
genie.
The genie warlock.
Yes.
So I took Tome to the Tome, Pact of the Tome, and and my book was the genie's bottle.
Okay.
So I ran around just whacking things with my bottle, which was a book. And I
Nice.
used Shillelagh as the spell to power it.
Nice. A plus. When you're talking about the Minotaur Barbarian, though, one of our friends played that in Dragon Heist, and she played a jock bro barbarian,
God.
where like he was really into fitness, and so how he raged is he would just yell out, he'd be like, "My body is my temple," and like anytime he got hurt, he'd get mad because you're ruining his perfection. It's very
Don't
fucking
drugs,
good.
kids. Or I'll come for you.
Nice. He led like a
The
yoga thing. It was great.
the barbarian that I saw recently that you might want to try is a barbarian that thinks it's a monk
Nice.
and just screams inner peace.
So Caius from the Thursday game.
Yeah, inner peace.
Alicia, you're not coming through.
Hello?
Alicia has left us
Hello.
forever. But yeah, Top Rex as a character seems like heckin' good fun.
Most of my characters would hate her, but that's okay. That's just me.
No, you didn't hate Kath too much.
Didn't hate who?
My Dragonborn,
Character.
the blue Dragonborn that was all about capitalism.
Capitalism.
Oh, yeah, now I remember. I mean, I was playing a very different character than that.
There we go. Now I'm back.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he wasn't too bad.
It's funny.
He also didn't swindle anybody, but you know.
Right. Yeah, I play a fathomless warlock on Friday, and I play Galena, who's scared of the ocean, on Thursday.
Nice.
I'll go through my Monday through Sunday list, sorry. Monday I pose as everybody. Tuesday I pose as a kobold, a draconic sorcerer line kobold
Definitely a dragon.
who wants nothing but fish.
Yeesh.
He has a trident of fish command and he has tied a wand to it so he can use it as a casting as a
That's
material
great.
component. Yeah. Wednesday is Nadinia.
Mhm.
The fish
Thursday,
lady.
the fish lady. Thursday is Itara, the emotionless Yuan Ti,
Kinecti, who thinks she's a tiefling.
who thinks
wanna
she's a
think about
tiefling. She drinks poison all the time and doesn't understand why others can't. It tastes like nothing. Friday. Oh, I play the Kenku. Is
Change.
I play a Kenku Zentarim ranger, and she has a bird that has no wings and is like a
Horrible bird
monster.
creature.
It's a horrible bird creature that's on two legs, and
A
it's
ranger?
yeah, it's a ranger. I have the Beastmaster.
I forget what class you are.
Saturday. Oh God, it's one of my Saturday. Oh, I'm a paladin. I finally get to playing a paladin. Redemption paladin.
Nice.
That basically is a very aggressive when it comes to getting people to redeem themselves. She's less of a peace be with you and we can solve this with words, and more of a peace be with you by force.
Do better or else.
Yeah.
Peace will be with you, fucking bitch.
We'll teach them our ways of peace by force.
Not holding out hope for the other Saturday game figure.
Sunday I'm playing another ranger, except she's a Aasimar ranger who's more like a paladin. It's kind of a custom class, but it's the monster slayer, except it's all like instead of monster slayer per se, it's more like divine interventions and stuff like that. Like her strikes are she's able to divine like what the creature's weaknesses are, and the extra attack, like the extra damage she does, comes from divinity. Basically her guider, her guidance person, her angel on her shoulder, is telling her and always nagging to her that she's not doing well enough. She's like a mom. Oh, jeez. Like those Jewish mom stereotypes.
Oh,
That's like, why didn't you become a doctor?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
don't want
Huh?
that, Mom.
And yeah, that's it. Oh
Is
wait,
that every day?
yeah, I have 2 on Sunday. I also play Walks, which is the character you made for me, Alicia.
Oh, the
The
goblin.
goblin, yeah.
I'm surprised you're able to play so much. Aren't you like busy?
Nighttime, I'm not busy. I work a 10 to 6 job.
Okay.
And so like I basically just come home, wait an hour, and then just play D&D. Unless somebody needs me for the night or something like that. That happens more often than not, where I have to cancel for some reason or another.
So if something hits every so often, you have so much fill.
Mm-hmm.